Welcome to the Night Radio and Television Station. Here comes the news today. The price to attack demand deposit resources is taking place strongly among banks because it reflects the effectiveness of providing comprehensive banking and financial services, especially attracting customers to use digital banking services. Trumanton, who lives in the Thailand hamlet Chung An commune, is one of the young Catholics who enlisted in the army this time. After finishing secondary school because of his difficult family circumstances, Thong decided to temporarily stop studying to help his parents financially. Having gone for military service recruitment examination, I have agreed work to return to the recruitment examination according to the calculations. Chung Sun-han also only finished 9th grade, then go for work for his family. Being mobilized by the Tung An commune government and supported by his parents, Thang wrote an application to join the army. Tung An commune Vinh district has more than 2,800 Catholics concentrated in the Yorsai parish and Dai parish, accounting for 23% of the total population of the commune. This year, 11 young men who are Catholics were recruited for military service. The Ministry of Industry and Trade has just sent a document to the Electricity of Vietnam (EVN) requesting to urgently complete the development of the plan for the average retail price of electricity in 2023. Demand deposit is a type of saving that does not have a time limit on deposits as well as a fixed balance in the account. When the banks have more convenient payment solutions and the cashless payments increase, customer always has a certain amount of money in their account to use for payment and spending. In 2022, demand deposits at this bank account for about 40% of the total capital mobilization. This is also the bank with the highest demand deposit rate in the system to this point. The ratio reflects the effectiveness of the policy of developing products and utility services in attracting and creating a customer base, such as mobile banking services, personal account services, car products which many people used. In the atmosphere of the early spring of 2023, Catholic youth from over the country and Vinh districts are waiting for the day of the enlistment. To develop a plan for the average retail price of electricity in 2023, the Ministry of Industry and Trade proposed that EVN focus its resources, complete the final settlement of electricity production and business costs in 2022. The financial statements of the group's parent company and other member units, working with the reputable independent auditing units to audit reports under calculations. Thereby, the Ministry of Industry and Trade completed the calculation of the average retail price of electricity in 2023 and reported it to the competent authorities according to the calculations. The U.S. Department of Defense announced that it had shot down a Chinese spy balloon off the coast of South Carolina in the U.S. airspace. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin confirmed the drowning of the Chinese spy balloons as it passed over the U.S. main plane. A senior U.S. defense official revealed that at 2:39 p.m. local time, an F-22 stealth fighter jet fired an air-to-air missile at the hot air balloon off the coast of South Carolina. Recovery is underway to collect debris scattered over an area of about 11 kilometers. President Joe Biden ordered the balloon to be shot down. Minister Austin says the hot air balloons had been used by China to monitor strategic locations in U.S. mainland. He added that drowning of the air balloons showed that the President Biden and his security team always put the safety and security of American people first while responding to China's violation of the United States sovereignty. Ukraine and Russia on February 4th exchanged nearly 200 prisoners of war in an exchange published separately by both sides. In this, the body of the two British volunteers was sent back to the Ukraine. Andriy Yermak, Chief of the staff of the President of Ukraine says 116 Ukrainians has been released, while Russian news agencies citing the defense ministry said 63 Russian prisoners has been released. Mr. Yermak says the bodies of the two British volunteer aid workers, Andrew Batsor and Chris Perry, has been sent back to Ukraine. The two were killed during the humanitarian evacuation attempt in the eastern Ukraine last month. The Russian Defense Ministry says the prisoner exchange were carried out through the intermediary of the United Arab Emirates. This is the end of our news today. Thanks for watching. Have a good time. Goodbye.